Hello Flames Nation, and welcome to another installment of Tuesdays with Trevor. Before we get started, I just want to make an announcement that today is Giving Day. This is a special day for Liberty Athletics and Liberty Volleyball as we continue to train champions for Christ. We need your help to make this the greatest experience ever for this volleyball program. So please, I would highly encourage you to pray if God is leading you to help donate to our program. We would like to do a missions trip here next spring to the Dominican Republic. It's a great time for our girls just to share Christ through the sport of volleyball in the Dominican Republic. So please think about that and please pray. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our special guest today, Miss Amaya Williams. Amaya, welcome. Amaya, tell us where you're from and about your family.
Okay, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. My dad works for College Game Day ESPN, so he does a lot of security jobs and he travels a lot. And then I have an older brother. He lives in Boston and he works for the airlines, so that's pretty cool.
How did you get started in volleyball?
Oh gosh. Okay, so my entire life since I was in kindergarten, maybe even smaller, I played basketball. And then I went to this middle school and there was this volleyball camp, I think, and I was just sitting there watching this game, this is terrible. I couldn't do this. And the coach, since I knew her, she was like, "You're gonna play volleyball." I was like, No, I'm not. And she was like, "Yes, you are." And I was like, "I'm really not." And so she made me do it. And then I actually kind of liked it. It was kind of nice. But then I still kept playing both basketball and volleyball. But then my junior year of high school, I had to choose one. And I chose volleyball. Because, I don't know, once you get to a certain age in basketball, people just start being super stingy. So then this is annoying. So volleyball is a team sport and everyone has to be involved. So I thought that was nice.
Cool. What brought you to Liberty?
Ooh. I came during a Sparks camp my sophomore or junior year of high school, and I just loved it. It was amazing. It was the girls were so welcoming, even though they didn't know me from anything, and it was just the atmosphere that they have here was awesome. So I was I kind of want to come here, but then my parents were no, chill out, don't rush into it. And I was I really think I got it, and then I came here, so it was nice.
Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Speaking of setting, because you're a setter, what are some qualities that make a good setter?
Ooh, okay. I mean, everyone always thinks oh, the setting is the easiest job. All you have to do is have nice hands, but it's so much more complicated than that. I think a key thing is knowing your players and how they their tendencies and stuff. I think that's huge for a setter because every hitter is different. So knowing who you're setting and how they like to be set is really huge. Playing defense. I know people are setters can't play defense, but sometimes we like to shock you these days, playing defense. And communication, making sure your hitters talk to you about the sets, whether it was good or not, and then just expecting more from them was huge too.
I think your defense has definitely improved as of late, for sure. I was never good at defense, so yeah. Where will you be in 5 years? What is your career goal and why you chose that path?
Okay. I don't know what I'll be doing in 5 years per se as in a job, but I really, really, really want to move to Nashville. Yeah, that's a dream. It's just so beautiful, magical place. It's a country capital of the world. Who wouldn't want to go there? Mm-hmm.
Do you also want to get into coaching?
Yeah, I could do that too. I don't know, there's a lot of different things that people say I'd be good at, so now it's just up to me to determine what I actually want to do, because they all sound interesting. I think that's the hard part about job search. It's everything sounds good, but what are you gonna do? Yeah.
What is your hidden talent?
Okay. It's weird, but I guess my family does it. I don't know. I have these ears that like to fold over. Oh gosh, this is hard work. And then they pop back into place. I don't know. My dad can do it, and sometimes he can make noise with his ears. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got.
What, last question, what book or podcast that has impacted you?
Okay, well, I don't like to read unless I'm asked to do it. But the one I read on my own was To Kill a Mockingbird. That one gets you. It's so good.
What is that book about?
about a lot of things, about journey of life, how to like fight through adversity. I don't know, it's just, when you read a book, sometimes it just gets so boring. But then that one was just like so interesting, I couldn't put it down. So that was pretty good.
Like you, I was the same way in college. Like I didn't want to read unless I had to, but now, like I'm older, I do like the joy of reading for sure.
Yeah, I think the value of reading definitely gets there once you get older, but right now I'm in my prime.
Yeah. You'll get there, don't worry. Until next time, go Flames.